What's good, y'all? Brand new comic this time. Got issue 3 of X-Men. Yeah, been pretty good. Definitely been a bit of a slow burn comic gotten so far now, which is actually this is typical of Jonathan Hickman, which so obviously I finally got around to actually watching Professor Thorge's video he did on all like the first issues of all the new X-Men books, and he mentioned how this is like typical Jonathan Hickman, you know, a very slow burn, you know, which I was kind of expecting that after all the stuff I heard about him. I was like, you know, it made a lot more slower pace after House of Powers, and then so it was just like bam, 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 you know, going a lot slower. I just kind of expected this, and we got Cyclops and Emma Frost on the cover, which one of the new guys I've been shooting the shit with recently. Actually, he's like a big X-Men guy. The dude actually told me that apparently back in like the Grant Morrison days, or at least in after when Grant Morrison took over the X-Men to about probably modern to about probably to when you know Uncanny X-Men came out with Matthew Rosenberg and Cyclops was brought back. Apparently the love triangle became a love squared, adding Emma Frost. Was it not bad enough with just those three? Y'all just had to add forth. Like, I don't know if it was any good, but my God, I can't say the love triangle. I can't even imagine what the love square was like with Emma Frost in there. Ugh. Anyway, let's just jump right in. Thankfully, that's all in the past now. Hopefully, I mean, the love triangle still refuses to die, but what can you do? It's X-Men. All right, the Savage Land, Krakoa Harvest Center, Field 8. That's weird. Yeah, what's wrong with the gate? Oh, hello there. Is this Kansas? Doesn't look much like Kansas, and I wouldn't know. And I would know. I get into trouble in Kansas. I got in trouble in Kansas once. Who the fuck are these guys? Who the fuck is this guy? Alright, no, this isn't Kansas, this is Krakoa. You're in the Savage Land. We grow flowers here. Hey, I don't recognize you guys. You mutants new to this island? New? Yes, mutants. Bad news on the boulevard, kids. Oh shit! Why? Why, that's obvious, isn't it, dear? We just love the S word. Wait, hold on. We love the S word out of flowers. Really, you can't say shit? Alright. Growth mindset. Mutants around the world are flocking to the island nation of Krakoa to be part of the first mutant society. But a new nation means new threats. Alright, Emma Frost, Cyclops, Magneto, Marvel Girl. Ugh. Get that, and Black Ant. And apparently Jonathan Hickman himself has been shitting on the costume as well. And on that Jean is. I haven't looked for the tweets, but just please get it off of her. Like, I don't even know whose idea was to do it. Anyway, next page. Yeah, correct. Next page. But whose idea was it? You know what? You know, we're gonna have X-Men. We're doing it back, bringing back the old god. You know, Jean, Cyclops, Wolverine. They're all back. We're gonna be starting off fresh with X-Men. Whose idea? Marvel said put Jean back in her original costume from the '60s. Or well, I think it might have been the '70s actually when that costume came out. Either way, whose idea was it, and why? That costume is so fucking outdated. Like, dude, if you want to pay tribute to it, fine. Have a new suit that maybe uses the same colors and kind of has that same vibe of it. But for God's sakes, put her in something else. Anything. I don't care if she's just wearing a goddamn leather costume with an X on it, like in the movies. Just anything else, please. Anyway, Krakoa, the Quiet Council. All right, we're here. What's gone wrong now? Something truly unexpected. Please have a seat. Next page. All right. Got Apocalypse, who's wearing a different outfit. This for some reason. Not. Why is he wearing a different outfit? Why is he wearing like more of his normal company and Excalibur's wearing something else? I wonder if this is going to talk about the death of Charles here, because this is like the one book that hasn't talked about it at all. Because I don't know if Marauders or what's the other one? New Mutants have mentioned it, but the main X-Men book has made no mention of Charles' death. You know, it's only been in X-Force and a passing mention of it in Fallen Angels. Kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're about to discuss. I don't know. And we got guys invading Krakoa again, which we got before in the second issue. No, that was all in the first issue of X-Force as well. So, what's going on here? Anyway, hey, I know that look. You all right? I smell smoke. Should I assume fire? Yes, we're going to send you out. We can't access the Savage Land. Something's wrong with Krakoa. Well then, it's a good thing I've been well trained in the righting wrongs. Jesus, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Emma, nice of you to show up. in with the wind, not a hair out of place. Or in with the wind, no hair out of place. Emma, nice to see you. Man, you could already just feel the tension. Like, they've only shared like 2 or 3 words, but man, you could already feel the tension, the disdain these two have for each other. Ugh, what is X-Men's obsession with romance? And like love triangles and what is X-Men's obsession with that shit, man? Gotta tell you, I love those shoes. Why, thank you, Gene. I would offer to let you borrow them, but I think they're a couple sizes too small. Alright. God, get her out of that goddamn costume, please. Next page. Le champion is speaking. That's so kind of you, but I'm not big on borrowing things. That's more of a you kind of thing, isn't it? Oh, Gene! I see you. All right, I see you. Ha ha. I deserve that. Want to get a drink later? Sure, you're paying. Oh my lord, I always do. Alright, now that we're all here, someone want to explain why I have this headache? Next page, yeah, you're not the only one I got, but I have a headache myself too. Nothing major, but Krakoa is screaming. Savage Land Gateway non-responsive. The suspected forced seizure of Krakoa Krakoa gate causes Krakoa itself incredible discomfort. This has resulted in several unexpected abnormal island disruptions. Okay, that's how I'm getting so tongue-tied. Disruptions. There we go. Krakoa's wildlife has gotten more aggressive after the period of over a month with no reported incidents with the island's wildlife. There have been 6 in the last hour. Undetectable by most mutants, Black Tom Cassidy has noted a decrease in island's mass. Beast has confirmed this and noted a decrease of 0.0001% or roughly 158 square feet. Finally, all telepaths within the localized manifestation of the island are currently experiencing an increased level of psychic assault / consumption. Is that another word for saying headaches? An action team has been tasked with discovering what has happened to the gate and, if possible, reestablishing its connection to Krakoa. Feed the island. As most know, Krakoa feeds on the psychic energy of mutants. When the island is at maximum growth, not the contracted pre-nation state with winter version. Krakoa needs to consume two mutants a year to maintain a stable environment. So wait, are they legit like sacrificing mutants to Krakoa? Like legit they're like giving them blood sacrifices legit, or is it not like that? We don't got ceremonies going on. Yeah, like got guys in cloaks holding up like torches and shit. Alright, amazing stable environment. However, the current population of Krakoa means that only a minimal amount of psychic energy is needed for each citizen to maintain the health of the island. Okay, so it feeds off psychic energy. It's like, are they legit like feeding mutants in this thing? And the island, sometimes something each mutant is happy to give. There are aggressive protocols in place to ensure that Krakoa is not exceeding minimal psychic draw. 2 mutants who share similar limitations as the island mutants who feed on mutants, Selene and Plate. Himplate have been tasked to observe the levels of psychic depletion among the island's mutant population. Similar protocols are used for the two of them as well. All right, next page. No. There's the last two. Not much fight in them. I think they might have been the peaceful mutants. They're flower children. All I see is soft, soft, soft. Given that, I would have thought the mutants would have had a slightly more spirited security. What? No? I don't get social security? Who the hell are these old hags? I said spirited security. Edit. No SoCal security. Yeah, SoCal. Security, take your mask off. You can't hear where the damn with these on. Won't make much of a difference, Augustine. She can't hear a word worth a D word with it off either. Jesus, can y'all not swear now? What the hell's going on here? You can't. You can D word my B word, Opa. Jesus Christ, I was wondering. Alright, fuck, I'm not gonna say this anymore. I'm just gonna say because this is just so fucking stupid. Bitch all the way back, all the way to the store and back for your smokies. No more smokies. The doctor was very clear on our last visit. He could see the signs and the signs were very clear. Opal is off the tobacco. So now I'm chewing that gum. Can't say I care for it much. I don't know why you had to bring it up. Why you had to bring that up, Edith? Next page. She did because she doesn't have a nice bone in her bony little body. And we know you get Social Security, Edith. You will use your last check. To uplift the green thumb. You know the good Lord hears you lie. I ain't lying. You can only claim one person's benefits, and since my Walter has paid in more, his Social Security checks were bigger. Not so I get his, not mine. There is a difference. I'm thankful for good old Walter. The man did many things right. He left you for a younger woman, Edith. Lol, of course he did. Yes, but he died in a car crash before he filled our divorce papers. Left that strumpet of his with nothing but a bill for his funeral. Ooh. As they say, oh, karma's a bitch, as they say. I wore yellow to the service. Oh man, that shade, yo, this old woman's a fucking savage. I wore yellow to the service, if you recall. I sat in the front row and laughed my ass off. A word means ass, Opal. So true on that, ladies, and while you do, shall we pick some flowers? Next page. So who the hell are these women? The Outback. Exactly. How does this work? We can still access any of the other gates, just not the specific gateway to the Savage Land. Not only is it not functioning properly, but the longer that it's malfunctioning, the more Krakoa seems to be in pain. 5 minutes into that council meeting, Jean, Paris, and I were ready to crawl out of our skin. I wish we had young Douglas around to translate. Next page. Right again. My fault. We're going to have to figure something out. figure something out there, or the poor kid is never going to get a vacation again. So, do I dare inquire as to how traveling to Australia is getting us closer to the savage land? Well, it's actually closer, but we need a quick way there, and Maggie's off planet too. So we're going to catch another ride. Some old guy levitating on top of a rock. Next page. Who's that? Oh, it's Hikaru Shida. I love this chick. Without doubt, my favorite member of the female roster so far of AEW. Love this chick. The Savage Land. More company. How delightful. We've been invaded by Generanids? I probably said that wrong. That's unexpected. Ladies, you cause a bit of a ruckus and people are upset. Mind introducing yourselves? We're horde culture. Horde culture? No, horde culture. No one here wants to hear about all that whoring around in Kansas. Augustine did. Jesus, I cannot speak today. Next page. I liked married men and taking all their things. Ah, gold digger. It's not my fault that sometimes they died in a car crash. What the hell is going on here? Speaking of unsavory woman, this one looks like a tart I'm absconding with. Now I am not a prude, nor am I an impartial man. And between us girls, all over the years, I too have been known to purloin precious items like those flowers you hold in your hand, and even flowers such as yourselves, for my own quite selfish and otherwise Lloyd-related reasons. For we all are self-serving. So surely, in the spirit of personal enrichment and I don't know why I'm tongue-tied today. Acquisition of all the things we desire, we can come to some sort of agreement. You get what you want, some of the product, without the stigma of theft, and we would get what we want, which is an understanding of how you have compromised what we believe to be a closed system of transit. Yes, there is a complication. There is a complication of can we trust one another, especially when the formation of our blooming relationship has begun thusly. But I believe we can find some solid footing in an argument regarding our nature. That you are thieves, and can be trusted and converted that which you do not. And I am a devourer of both men and women, a carnivore. But fortunately, you ladies, I like my steak a little less seasoned. So why don't we make a deal? What do you say? Next one. Man breaking out the razor. Really, y'all go to commercial while this is going on? This is on. Oh my god, yeah. I guess Brandy's a fan of CM Punk. This Tracy's idol was pretty good. Anyway. Oh shit! Hit it with the gas, Lily! Already done, Edith. Whoever's power this creep has are neutralized. You hear that? No deal, creep. No deal. And then just start beating him. Next page. Here comes Cyclops. Please step away from the aristocrat. I know he's an insufferable bore, and normally I'd let you ladies work, but he's our insufferable bore. So, now I have to work. Oh, next page. Ooh, this odd look at Cyclops. Yo, man, looking badass there. Hell yeah. I'll probably make sure I'll just be putting that on the thumbnail. Are we done here? Alright, Cyclops, alright. Alright, I dig. Oh God, oh Lord, oh sweet Jesus, damn it. Are you okay? My hip! You broke my hip! Oh, okay, hold still and I'll... They have on ectoskeleton... You know, Cyclops, I was just praising you, calling you a badass. And then you suffer from dumb babyface syndrome. Some old hack saying, "Ow, my hip," when she's wearing a fucking ectoskeleton, and you actually think she's... You idiot! Oh my fucking God. Do you not want me to like you, Cyclops? Is that what you're trying to say here, man? Like, what the hell? Literally was praising 1 second ago, then I'm shitting on him the next second because this dude's an idiot. Come on, Cyclops, how... You have been with the X-Men since the beginning. How the fuck would you fall for something this stupid? This is the oldest trick in the book, fam. Like, why? Anyway. Stupid boy. We do water acrobatics and yoga 4 days a week at YMCA. Our instructor's name is Sev. He's from Sweden and is better shape than you are. Oh, enough. What is wrong with you all? Oh shit, Emma Frost about to get in national. This is gonna be good. Well, you are girly. You mutants are screwing up our plan. Even though we are humans, horde culture like you has a problem with what mankind has done to the planet. We are, all of us, radical botanists, gardeners with the gift of the green thumb, who are committed to returning the world in its proper state. The four of us have collectively spent more than 200 years working for the world's best agrochemical and biotech companies. Do we have any ideas what's going on inside some of these places? It's offensive. They sold us on feeding the world, but what they were really doing was using our gifts to create seedless slave plants that could no longer reproduce. Next page. Alright, you got my man. Pentagon Jr. No, not Nero Sierra. Jesus Christ. Nero Sierra. I love this, man. Anyway. What the hell? I'm not even starting reading the text. I'm just looking at this. Like, legit, all these plants are like inside this dude. What the fuck? Alright, let's see what we got here. They replaced God's perfect cycle of death and rebirth with just death so they could sell more product each year in the name of wealth and consumption. Well, after a while, we figured out what to do with our fellow scientists, and we knew what to do with these evil institutions. Feed them to the plants? Like, what the hell am I looking at here? For the last 2 years, we are very carefully sworn the horticulture seeds were sown. The horticulture seed with theirs. And in 10 years, we will control all of the world's food supply. We will declare that we will decide what grows and what does not. We will decide who eats and who starves. Which I won't lie, we're still arguing over. Oh, pal says. says the future should belong to the children. Lily never cared much for the kids, and Edith says kill them all. Me, I go back and forth. Regardless, what we are sure of is that when activated, the horticulture seed, this world will return to its natural state, and Earth will be 7 billion people. Will be 7 billion fewer people on it. At least that's our plan. Next page. So you have radical environmentalists as the villains for an X-Men comic. Yeah, I'm not even trying to be subtle at that point. But then you showed up with your living island, an expensive biome beyond our current understandings, that could very well circumvent our plans. The good news is that that good old human ingenuity is alive and well, and it didn't take us too long to hack it. Anytime we like, we can interrupt the natural functions and take control of your method of transit, which I will not lie is a boon for us. But remapping its adaptive mutant genome has proved to be elusive. So we need more samples than what we could get from a gateway, and now we have them. So we will work to see what makes Krakoa tick, and we will either convince it to support our good work, or find a way to bend it to our will. And if it can do neither, then we'll find a way to pluck it like the weed it is. You can bet your ass on that. Just so you know, Gateway, you were a lot of help. Next page. Krakoa later. So, we have a bit of a problem. Next page. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yeah. Horticulture is a collaborative group of like-minded agrochemists, biotechnologists, and bioengineers who specialize in genetic manipulation of and propagation of all things bionical. Yeah. Their goal is the radical depopulation of humanity and return the return of the planet to what they would have considered a more pristine state. Beyond genetic modifications believed to have been made to themselves, unconfirmed outside of a documented resistance to telepathy, the women of horticulture are experts at manipulation of the environment to suit their extinction agenda. While it is unknown if they are more than 4 members of the horticulture, the known existing members are Augustine Borns, agrochemist, 64 years old, best friends with Opal Veneer, bioengineer, 68 years old, best friends with Augustine. Lily Lemus, geneticist, Jesus, 71 years old, thinks she's best friends with Opal, but isn't. Edith Skunch, bionical engineer, 81 years old, don't need friends, don't want them. Alright, the Green Thumb is a mobile-based immigration design and built by Edith. It's currently located in Arizona and Sedan, Arizona, but will be moved when the current lunar cycle completes. Alright, that's everything. Next page. Alright, so, overall, this was good. This was really, really good. So, we now have radical environmentalists as the main, well, not the main villains, because we got those other guys that we saw in the first two, which we haven't really seen much of since, are now are now going to be villains for the X-Men. Jonathan Hickman, you're not even trying to be subtle with that. Seriously, and by God, I must say, Krakoa's security is absolute shit. We've had 2 break-ins now. One with those guys from X-Force that came in with a Domino skin graft on them, and these old hags. Y'all need to work on your security, Krakoa. It's kind of shit. But anyway, overall, I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag, at least down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.